So today is day number 2. We decided to end the coilover install with just the rears since it was pretty late at night. We tackled part of the front, so we're gonna hopefully take off the fronts. So once we do one side, the other side should be a breeze. And right now my brother's out there wrenching on it. I'm gonna go join him to help him out. Super awesome because, you know, it's pretty frustrating, especially for my brother, because this is his first like actual car build, first time wrenching on a car. So you know, definitely get to learn a lot. So let's go ahead and knock out the fronts. Alright, so we're having some issues with the fronts because the fronts are BMW struts. So we kind of got some help from some buddies, and we have Dakota over here to help us out. What's up? So he hasn't seen the new car yet, which is pretty exciting. What's up, man? What's your new? Ooh, so that's the new car. I saw it on video. He just got it. You guys already know this guy switches car like underwear, so. I feel like every time you're here or every time I see Dakota, it's a different car. I mean, literally. Honestly. The last time I saw you was the Subaru, and then after that you had the Beamer, right? Yeah, temporarily. And then you had this. So it's like the third car in how long? Like 2 months maybe? Pretty crazy. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I guess my brother will show you. So Dakota hasn't seen it yet because we haven't took it out, but we're just, that's why we've been trying to work on it literally yesterday all day. We've done the rears, but the fronts being BMW struts, they're just a pain. But yeah, we'll let Dakota check out the car first before we start working on it, because he hasn't seen it before. I've never seen a Mark V Supra yet in person. Ooh, it's pretty sweet. Oh yeah. It's gonna be the first Mark V you work on then, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Hey, that's pretty cool, yeah. It's awesome. So I'm gonna move my car out the way so there's a little more space to work on the Supra. I haven't driven this thing in a little bit. Ooh, pretty exciting. So right now, first ride along in Dakota's new car. So like I said, he keeps changing cars. Literally had this car for 2 days. So first ride along in an Audi A4 Quattro. And once upon a time he had a manual Audi as well. Oh, it's nice. Smells like a new car. I know, I just cleaned the shit out of it. It's really clean. So tell me about this car. Which year is it? So this is a 2004. Does it? What motor? 1.8 turbo. Ooh, okay. So turbo should be a little peppy. It's surprisingly, for once in my life too, it's all stock. Well, so far, right? Far, yeah. So far. So the way I got this car is crazy too. Cause also for the year, it only has 120,000 miles on it. Oh, okay. No, dang. Check engine lights because it's an O2 sensor. You know, nothing crazy, I promise. It's pretty comfy, not gonna lie. Leather seats. So besides heated seats, it was fully loaded for the year it was. And what else? So I didn't want to break down again. That's why I kept changing cars, because I kept breaking and cut down. And so long story short, I work at Audi, and to ensure I'm getting a good car, I bought my shop foreman's old car. So this car, like, there's nothing wrong with it. He did all maintenance, all that. Yeah, okay, so that's a good way. I finally bit the bullet and did that. Nice. Alright, so we're just gonna ride to AutoZone, pick up some tools, and we'll be back. Little pool in the Audi, 1.8 turbo, all-wheel drive. So it's not like the fastest car, but the little turbo makes it a lot more fun to drive. It's really smooth. Liability. Yeah, it's smooth. A few moments later. So we just made it here, back to the house, and Juan just showed up. He's here to help us all. He brought the Integra. We were really hoping he would bring the 300ZX that he just completed, but hey, we'll see that next time. So, the Integra. So right now, Juan is here to help out as well. We've been struggling on this project for a little while. Dakota's here to help too. So we just got back from AutoZone to get more tools. First time Juan's seeing the car too. I mean, I've seen Bobby's car before. It's not my first time. Alright, so continue working on the fronts, and like I said, Juan, Dakota here to help. So with BMW struts, being this is a collab between BMW and Toyota, it's just such a pain to work on, something really different I'm not used to. So Juan, you want to kind of tell them like what do you need besides disconnecting everything to get the struts off? So to get the struts off, usually it has like this brace right here. You know, where your camera? Yeah. So this brace right here, as you can see where that bolt hole is, I'm gonna point right there. So that has a bolt, and it usually like compresses everything
what you need to do is grab like a chisel or at least one of these pry bars. I'm going to show you right here in the camera, and then wedge it in here and then slowly pry it out so you can release that tension from the brace itself, and then in order to make this whole mechanism slide down, and then that's how you're able to get the whole front suspension out, at least the front shocks out of the 2020 Supra.
Thank you, Juan. So again, something that, like I said, I've done coilover installs, but it's always been a Japanese car or Korean car, an Asian brand car. I thought the Supra would be the same, but being a BMW strut, we were just struggling on it for a couple hours. So, well, we're glad. I think right now all that's left to do is trying to wiggle that out, remove the top 4 bolts, and OEM strut should come right off, and then we can slip that BC Racing front strut in. Juan managed to finagle this thing out. Apparently he says it's the same as so besides European cars like BMWs, the Ford Focus ST has a similar setup as well, where you have to pry it out. So again, pry it out of this little guy right here.
Right there.
So yeah, so right now these are the BC Racing coilovers gonna go in. Hopefully it should be a little easier going in just because it has a shorter springs. Over here we already have 4 bolts up there, and then right now what we're gonna be doing is, with the help of jack, we're gonna jack up whatever we took off. So pretty much similar steps but in reverse.
Bringing it in from this
hopefully it'll be a little easier. Going in is way easier than taking it off. So since we loosened quite a few stuff to get it off, we just pretty much gotta reconnect everything back. Pretty much show you guys a comparison. So this is a stock on the front left, and this is the aftermarket BC Racing coilovers. So just without any adjustments here, you see the springs are much smaller and shorter. Again, the BC Racing, you can adjust the damping up here from soft to hard on the top. Then you can adjust the camber adjustment as well. I know some guys decide to go with just a spring upgrade, just because I do know the factory struts are actually pretty good. What I didn't know is they do have I guess when you switch to the sport mode, it kind of stiffens up the suspension. There's quite a few wires here, something that I'm not really used to. But yeah, coilover install, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, and on the other side, the passenger front, it was quite a pain again, just because this guy right here didn't want to cooperate, but now the strut is off. So all my brother is doing right now is using the 13mm ratchet, remove the 4 bolts, and OEM strut should fall right off. So stock struts finally out. This one was much more of a pain, and now we're gonna have the BC Racing coils going back in. Alright, so Supra is finally off the jack stands. So it's a little bit lower. Again, they're gonna be 20-inch wheels, so as you drive it around, it's gonna settle a little bit more. So I think it's just nice. I think it'll be sitting right on the tire. Again, can be adjusted a little bit lower, but as of right now, I think it looks pretty good. And then I forgot to add here, we also have Brenda show up. But yeah, pretty much car is all done. And yeah, I think he's gonna just make sure that it drives okay. Well, so right after the coilover install, Supra is dead. Battery's totally out. So trying to jump start it right now with the 2018 Accord. Yeah. Alright, they're about to start up the Supra right now. Close the trunk. Probably needs more juice. And then battery's in the trunk. Really low on juice right now. The Daily is trying to pump some juice into the Supra.
You got the Daily trying to right?
Trying hard. The end of vlog here. So total took us pretty much 2 days. We split up the rears done yesterday and the fronts done today. Again with the help of Juan and Dakota. So yeah, I mean the fronts we were trying to figure it out, but it's taking us a while, and definitely helps having friends with some experience. Like I said, I've done coilovers before, but with the BMW struts, they're just so different. So yeah, big thank you to them again. If you guys want to see more videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe And like I said, right now the ride height is pretty good. But next thing will be tires and wheels. They'll be on the Supra really soon, so you'll be seeing that video in the future. But yeah, pretty excited to see, you know, the ride height all dialed in and how it rides as well. So leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.